Hi. I remember how I usually enjoyed teachers, business personnel, leaders, people who didn't cut me off whenever I had questions that they could not answer yet or were too embarrassed to talk about and didn't know the answer at all. Other times, though, I ran into a few individuals who wanted to control my inquiries or my conclusions as though they were the rudder or the muzzler. So I felt kind of stifled, kind of like this. Hang on. Kind of like, how you feel when you pull one of these on. But we see the use of it. We want to try to prevent something, so that's why we do it. It's not horrible or bad, it's just a preventative method, like a proactive one. So when I can, I try not to stifle my breathing, so I take it off when it's appropriate, when I'm by myself, things like that. And take a breath of fresh air at the right times. Same thing with freedom of speech. I love it, I value it, and I try not to criticize others over it, even if their opinions are wrong or their questions are untimely. It makes conversations more pleasant, makes learning experiences more teachable. So I learned not to stifle others in the process, even though people tried to stifle me. And I also tried to be self-reflective. I still do this. Make sure I'm not stifling others or preventing their voice from being heard. I just ask myself, do I do that to others, what they're doing to me? So I try to be a better listener and appreciate what's on the heart of others, even if they might be wrong in some conclusions, and at times maybe their motive is not what I think is best. It's really one of the highest forms of learning is the practical use of the freedom of speech. So I value it, and I try to encourage others to value it also, and not abuse it. It's true though, sometimes media can be wrong. People make mistakes, and sometimes people are intentional about it to protect certain things that are going on, and others just use it to their advantage, whatever reason. But it doesn't mean I want to cut off the freedom of speech because some people might have misused it. Rather, I want to keep encouraging it, just try to help others, not abuse it. And as well as myself, make sure I don't abuse it either. So I'm sure most people don't want to try to stifle anyone's voice from being heard and anyone's heart from beating. That's kind of what freedom of speech is about. It may not be a physical heart issue, but if you think about it, what comes out of the mouth can be a matter of the heart. So I want to make sure I don't stifle or stop someone's heart from beating, and let them have the freedom to share their voice appropriately and not neglect the liberty we all hold so dear.